Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well during this lockdown period. Students, as you know that right now your chapter number 4 is already finished. Okay? And in this chapter, what you have tried, what you have understood here. Okay? Let me recall and then we'll start this session. Okay, students? So first of all, I just want to give you a warm welcome to my YouTube channel, and right now we are going to start this session. So let's have a recall that what topic we have already done, right? So first one, the basics of MS Excel. I have already given, right? Apart from this, I have already given the explanation about interface about MS Excel. Means how the interfaces look like, it's already explained here. Apart from this, I have already given the component of Excel interface. Component of MS Excel interface. It is already discussed here. Next, after this, what I have discussed, I have already discussed in previous video workbook versus worksheet. I have already explained here, and the last topic what I have discussed in last video, that is your revision class, and that is the lecture number 64. Okay, the last video. Currently this video is the lecture number 66. Okay, and the name of the chapter is using Excel as database, and chapter number 4 is running here. Okay, so right now it's a revision class. So the last topic is already explained in the previous video, that is entering data in a worksheet. Entering data in a worksheet, right? So these are the topics which already covered, right? So in this video, what topic we are going to cover? Number one, I will give you some introduction about little bit of ideas, some more details for extra knowledge related to sorting. Okay, and after the completion of introduction part, I will give you the details about sorting data, and the last topic we have, where I will try to finish it in this video, that is filtering data. Right? So these three topics we are going to cover in this video. So let's erase the board and then we will proceed further. So class 7 student, right now I just have one request here, that if you have any kind of query related to this chapter, please don't hesitate. It's your right to ask your queries to your subject teacher, and we'll try to resolve your queries as early as possible, right? And if you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and one more thing, please don't forget to share this video of your friends, and one more thing, and the last thing, please press the bell icon so that you can get the notification first of my latest videos. So with this, now I'm going to start this video. So our first topic is introduction. Topic number 1. Topic number 1, and topic number 1 is introduction. So students, in the last video, I have given the explanation about a few things, like what are the differences between workbook and worksheet, and what are the components of Excel interface. okay, how the Excel interface look like, and how to enter the data, how to navigate in the Excel sheet. These things is already covered in this last video. Okay, let me give you a few more details about basics, right? So that you can have a better recall of any of the topic if you missed it in the last video. And one thing I just want to remind you that chapter is already finished. If you want to have the practical demonstration of any of the topic which is related to practical, you can just visit my previous YouTube videos, and that will give you a better explanation about the practical demonstration as well as theory, right? So in the introduction part, first we are going to discuss how to create the MS Excel workbook. MS Excel workbook. So that's very simple for you. It's not a big challenge for you. Okay. Once the Excel sheet is started and you have completed your task, and if anybody says that you want to create a new Excel sheet, okay, so it's not a big challenge for you. Okay, what I'll do, just click on Office button. I am assuming that your MS Excel is already open and you have completed your task, right? So after completing your task, what thing you will do? Just click on Office button, and once you have clicked, you will get one pop-up menu. In that pop-up menu, what you will get? You will get option New, right? And once you click on New button, you will have one dialog box. You will get a dialog box. You will get a dialog box, and in that dialog box, blank workbook is there. Blank workbook is there. Just select one time, and finally you will click on Create button, right? So by default, the first workbook, once you open first time, the first workbook name is the name is book 1. The name is book 1 dot XLSX. But right now you have to create a new one. It means that what you will do, you will just try to have one more workbook. The name of workbook is book 2. Okay? Book 2 dot XLS. Book 2 dot XLS. Right? So once you have completed this thing, just if you want to save that particular file, how are you going to save it? Okay, so in the introduction part, you will just have a new topic, okay, that maybe you are already aware about that, okay, but you will have, I'm just going to take one more basic thing, that is how to save your Excel sheet. How to save your Excel sheet, okay. Okay, before starting that, let's have one shortcut key. One shortcut key for opening a new Excel sheet. Shortcut key, and that shortcut key is Control plus N. Okay, so by having this kind of shortcut key, you can have your work in an easiest way, right? So let me erase this code and then we'll proceed further. So students, I hope you are enjoying my class, and if you have any kind of doubt, then please ask me. Okay, I am here to give you all kind of support. Okay. So right now our next next topic is in introduction. How to save the Excel worksheet. So there are several methods. Yes, there are several methods to save your file. Okay, let's take the method number 1. Let's take method number 1. Method number 1. For method number 1, just observe where the quick access toolbar is there. Quick access toolbar. In this quick access toolbar, first of all, you have to know where it is located. It is located in where? It is located in title bar. Yes, it is located in title bar. On the right side or the left side? On the left side. It is located in the title bar left side. Right? So once it is located, just observe there is one save button is there. Save button is there, and that button is symbolized with the floppy sign. Floppy, yes, the save button is symbolized with floppy sign. Floppy sign. Just click one time. So once you have clicked on, so what you will do? Once you have clicked, so you will get one dialog box. And the name of that dialog box is Save as Dialog Box. Save as Dialog Box. And in this dialog box, you need to perform two things. Number 1, where you want to save, just browse the location. Where you want to save. And once it is decided, okay, just type the name of your file. What should be the name? Type the name of file. Okay, and once both the things are done, then finally you have to click on save button in the same dialog box. Okay, so this is the whole process. By using this process, you are able to save your file. Right? Now let's come to the method number 2. So let's erase this content. Now it is erased now, and right now we are just going to discuss method number 2. In method number 2, what you will observe here, first of all, click on Office button. Once you click on Office button, there is one button. The name of that option is Save. Click one time. Once you have clicked, immediately you will get Save as Dialog Box. And here you have to browse the location, means where you want to save, and after deciding, type the name, and finally click on Save button. Okay, and there is one more option is there. There is one more method is there. Method number 3. What you do here? Just directly you have to use the shortcut key. This is the shortcut key for saving your Excel sheet. Shortcut key. Control plus S. Right? Just click on that, and once you have clicked, immediately you will get the save as dialog box, and rest of the process you already aware about that. Right? So there are 3 methods I have told you. Right? 3 methods. By using these 3 methods, you can able to save your Excel sheet. Right? So now students, it's time to come with the next topic, that is topic 8, sorting data. Yes, we are going to have a new topic, sorting data. So I hope the revision of this basic things is already recorded from my side and your side also. But still, if you have any kind of query, you can ask me. So let's erase the board and then we proceed further. Okay, students. So I hope you are able to understand each and everything. So if you have any kind of query, just use your WhatsApp, use your YouTube, so that you can just interact with me. Okay. So the next topic is sorting data. Sorting data. So first of all, we need to know what is sorting. What is sorting? So students, you already watched my previous videos. Just give your answer by using the YouTube comment. Okay, and I'm watching each and everything activity what you are doing on the YouTube, right? So please have a patience and try to give the answers in a correct way. Okay, so sorting is nothing but it's a one kind of arrangement. Means we are going to arrangement of data in ascending or descending order. Ascending or descending order. Okay, this is called sorting, right? So right now we need to know how we are proceeding for sorting options. हम sorting option को use कैसे करेंगे? Okay, so sorting option को use करने के लिए just I am going to give you the steps for that. Okay, you need to memorize this step and you need to do a lots of practice for the same. By doing the practice, you can just memorize in an easy way, right? So without wasting any of time, let's have the steps. The steps are, let's write the title down. Steps to arrange the provided data. Steps to arrange the provided data. How are we going to do that? So for this, just assume that your data is already ready for that, and only one task we have to do, that is sorting. So for sorting, just go to the data tab. Just go to the data tab, and once you are going to the data tab, there is one group, sort and filter group. Sort and filter group, and immediately you will have two buttons. Number one button is look like this, okay, and one more button is look like this. This button is known as for arranging your data in ascending order. This is for ascending order, and this is for descending order. Descending order. Okay, so let's assume that we have selected the first one, ascending order, and once you will click, immediately you will have one dialog box. Once you have clicked, then immediately you will have one dialog box. Now, once you receive the dialog box, what you will use? So let's, for giving a better understanding, let's draw one figure for you. So that you can have a better understanding. Suppose this is the dialog box you have received. In that dialog box, right now at the top, there is add level. One button is there. The name of that button is add level. Beside the add level, there is a delete level. Okay. Now, after that, right now, whatever the text we have selected, that all the text, okay, the list of the titles, list of the column labels will absorb on the first drop down list. Here, this is the drop down list, and here you will get the list of the columns, right? So here it is written here column name. Now on beside the column name, the second thing is written here short on. Where what you will observe in short on, if you want to filter your data, okay, by using the cell color, font color, okay, so you can use it. Okay, cell color, font color, many options are there, 3-4 options are there, so you can use it, right? But you need to mention, you will observe that here you will also get one kind of drop down list also. You will also get one kind of drop down list, and finally, beside the short down, you will also put one more drop down list is there, and here you will get the option ascending order or descending order, right? And apart from this, you will also have custom sort. 3 options are written here on the last one. Okay, last, and once right now this is called level 1. This is called level number 1. Okay, so once you have selected here whatever the requirements are there, suppose here you will select here value. Suppose you are using the numbers, okay, number text. So right now you have to select value. And suppose I have written here A to Z. A to Z means I have selected the ascending order. And right now I just want to sort the name column. Then from the drop down list I have to use name. And here the OK button is there. Here the OK button is there. Okay, so just click on it. So once you have clicked on OK, immediately whatever the data is selected, that all the data is arranged according to given criteria by using this dialog box. Right? So students, this is the way to sort your data. I will tell you one more way. I will tell one more way how to sort your data in ascending order or in descending order, right? So just wait for, have a patience, okay? In method number 2 we will discuss this thing. So this is all about your sorting of data, okay? If you have any kind of query related to sorting, definitely you can post your queries immediately. Okay, I will try to resolve your queries as early as possible. Okay, don't hesitate. So students, now I am going to erase the data, and now it's time to have a next topic, right? So first of all, let me erase the board, and then we will proceed further. So students, I hope you are enjoying this session, right? I think this revision class will definitely fruitful for you, and you have a lots of entertainment also, okay? Because right now this is the one kind of traditional class, but right now this will reach to you with the use of online mode. Okay, this is not any kind of offline class. This is you will get with the use of online mode, right? So now it's time to have filtering data. Filtering data. So students, first of all, we need to know what is the meaning of filtering. What is the meaning of filtering? Right? So filtering is nothing but it's a one kind of process through which you are trying to view the data which is required at that time, and rest of the data is hidden for temporary basis. Likewise, suppose 10 students are there, and apart from 10 students, you want to view only 5. Okay, so by using filtering option, you are just able to view only name of 5 students, and temporary basis, right? So how we are going to perform that? Okay, let's write the definition and then we will proceed for steps for how to perform this thing. So it's a it is a facility. It is a facility given by MS Excel. It is the facility given by MS Excel for viewing the data, which is required at that time, and rest of the data will be hidden temporary basis, right? So this is the one kind of definition. Okay, so if you do a lot of practice on the computer, you can also frame this kind of definitions. Okay, try to demonstrate, try to write down the definitions with the practical knowledge, not the bookish knowledge. Okay, only just try to hard work on the computer and then able to frame your sentences, right? That's why I am going to frame the sentences, because I am doing the practice work on a daily basis. Correct? Now let's have the steps. So right now we are going to focus on steps to filter the data. So that's very simple for you. How are you going to filter that? First of all, you need to go data tab. After going to the data tab, just ask for sort and filter group. Sort and filter group. And after that, once you are able to find out data tab, sort and filter group, then you are able to find out the filter button. Filter buttons there. Okay, you can also tell that button auto filter. So just click one time. Once you are able to click on that thing, immediately you will have some kind of filters appear on the selected data. Suppose this is your Excel sheet. Okay, so right now you will get some kind of filter appear on each and every column which we have selected, right? So once it is selected, when you click on this thing, then you are able to observe a list of options. Yes, you will get a list of options, and here whatever list is there in the particular column, you will appear as some checkbox is there. Right? And that checkbox is showing one more checkbox. Okay? First one is written here, select all. It means that once you click one more time, that all the other checkboxes are unchecked. Yes, let me repeat one time. Once you click on first checkbox, then rest other checkboxes will be unchecked, right? So don't be bothered about that. Whatever the things you click on OK button, immediately that data will be displayed according to your selection. Right? So there is two different kinds of selections there. First one, the whole data is getting selected here. Right? The whole data is selected here, and once the whole data is selected, once you apply the filter on that Excel sheet, then what you will do, just you will, once the checkbox appear, select only that checkbox which you want to display. Okay, and the checkbox which is not checked, that will be temporarily hidden when the data is displayed. Right? So this is the whole process of filtering the data. In the next video, you are able to understand about how to do the data validation, how to do the subtotal, how to perform the advanced filter. Yes, how to use the advanced filter you will have in the next video. Right? So, students, right now I have explained the process of filtering. Just watch this video again and again so that you can have a better understanding, and you can also watch the previous one so that you can have a practical demonstration about the same also. Right? So I have committed that I will give you one more method for sorting of data. Yes. So I am just going to fulfill my commitment. I am going to give you the details. The details are, first, this is the data which we have already selected, and once it is selected, whatever the checkbox will appear, that's only for use for the filtering. But right now, at the top side, here, at the top side, you are able to have the options like ascending, descending, custom sort, like this. So whatever the option you require, ascending or descending, just select it. Immediately, the selected data will be arranged. Yes, the selected data will be arranged. So right now, I have already told you the two different methods for sorting. The first method, okay, just go to the data tab, sorting and filter group, and once you get, just click on ascending order button or descending order button. Okay, this is the method number 1. In method number 2, once you select the filter option by using the data tab and the sort and filter group, then immediately you will have to click on this filter button that is appear on the Excel sheet. Then immediately you will have some list of options. In that list of options, you will get ascending or descending button also. So students, I hope each and everything is clear. Now, with this, I am going to proceed for the next thing. Okay, so let's erase the board and then we will proceed. So students, I hope you are enjoying this video, and whatever the queries I am receiving, I will try to reply as early as possible. Okay, but you have to wait. You have to give examine your patience. Okay, so let's erase. Right now, erasing the board. It will take a little bit of time, and then I will proceed for the next thing. So just wait for a moment. So students, right now the board is erased now, and it's time to say a goodbye to you, a warm thank you so much for you, okay, for each and everything, because you have shown a good patience here. You have shown given a valuable time here. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and keep watching the previous videos, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you like this video, please share this video to other of your friends also, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notification for my latest videos. Okay, so thanks again for watching this video. Thanks again.